Let's move on to class. So last class we discussed about what is Maven and how to create Maven project and all, and also we see right. So what is how to create a sample Maven web application, and just we run one Maven life cycle, right? So today we'll see that continuation and all. So once Maven setup is done, once everything working fine, and if you want to create any Maven project, so if you want to create any Maven project, if you want to create any Maven project, this is only for practice purpose, but real time I know, right, 99% already projects are running, and so if you get chance, so then only you are going to create so that and all, otherwise no need. But here how to create a sample Maven project and how to run our Maven lifecycle and all we are going to discuss. Suppose if anyone, if it is crash level, there is no others. If it is starting point, and so that case only we are taking part how to create Maven project and all. But 99% you know, right, all are running projects, and already developers they are maintaining their source code, and that case no need. For only for your understanding purpose how to create Maven project and all we are going to see. So yesterday I created, right, so this is the DevOps project. So there is mostly in real time now we are not going to use any static project and all, mostly 100% we are using web only. Web means we are accessing our application so via browser only, correct? So we are not going to access particular server. This is old. If you go 20 years back, so that case they are using this type, but nowadays mostly just remember we are using only web only web. So now go to here. Now so if you want to create so any project, so there is a Maven, there is some you need to use one command only, so that and all already here. Now if you go here, already I added some steps and all for your understanding purpose, just to go through it, we can easily understand. Okay, open. Okay, now see here there is a first command, already I shared or not shared. Okay, this everything how to set up Maven and all I will share it if not yet shared, and so just follow same steps. If anyone have any confusion how to set up Maven and all, how to create, so now this and all. Okay, now this is the command. So command line if you want to create so any Maven project, mn space archetype equal to generator if you give, and so we'll get so you will get many versions. Now it is connecting, see here, now it is connecting so Maven, now it is connecting repository, and so just it will display list of Maven projects, and based on your requirement, so now we can get, we can select anyone, but this is the default, right, 2154, this is the static web application. And same way I'm going to create a web application 21, right, so if you go somewhere we can see that one also 2154, right, now scroll it, 154, 2154, right, 2154 means this is a sample Maven project. Okay, and there is a web also is there, somewhere we can see Maven sample Maven web project, maybe little bit top or bottom.
2159, sir.
2159. Okay, remote sample Maven web application. Now see here. Now see 2159. Just give 2159. 2159. 2159. This is a web. Now structure also it will extra it will come. And now see here. Yesterday we got one error message, right? What error message? Anyone? That is incompatibility version. We need to select 0.5.
Java.
Hmm. So now, so I selected 1.0. It is supported or not? Last class I supported 5, right? Correct. Now I'm selecting 6. Okay. So now see here, this is the group ID. Group ID is nothing but package name. We can give real time, it is starts with com dot, and so we are giving module name and project name like that. We are following, for example, here I'm giving DevOps, whatever you want, we can give. Now I'm giving. This is, we can give project name. Artifact ID is nothing but project name. For example, I am giving anything, DevOps, whatever name we can give it. Okay. So this is the snapshot and all DevOps. If you want to just finally yes. Now see here, project is created. Project is created. Now how to see dir? Now see DevOps hyphen project created. DevOps hyphen project. Just give tree command. Tree. So now see here, yesterday last class we created, right? So we can see something. Now we can see SRC main web enough, and static and all we can see Java main under Java, there is one file and all, right? Now see here entire structure. So now GUI level also, if you want to, we can check it. Where is that? If you go to here, this is the SRC, and so this is the web apps. Under web apps, web enough, under web enough, web app. This is the web. If you see somewhere web hyphen inf files, this is the web application. So web applications. In Tomcat, I hope many people you have some idea, right? If you want to deploy any application, where we are going to deploy Tomcat, there is one path, right? Achunara, if you want to deploy any application, in Tomcat server, and so there is a structure, right? Lib folder, bin folder, logs folder, web. Clear? So all web application we are going to deploy same only. Here also by default it is generating one web, and this and all leave it. This and all taking care by developer. You don't know. Actually you don't worry what is this and all and how it will work. Okay. So this and all. If right click, just open with notepad or somewhere. Okay. Now see here. So this is the web application display. This is the archetype generate Maven application. Here they are going to update their module, their class name and all. This and all taking care by developers. You don't worry. And just try to understand this structure only, how it will come. If we have idea, we can easily understand. And also this is the default home page. In while installing HTTPD server, I created one HTML index.html file. I keep in somewhere, right? So default which message you want to come. Now understand. Same way here also this is the one file index dot. So index.html file. So index.html file. So under this file whatever you want we can write it. So this is the default content, default message. See here hello world HTML body. So these are the some content. This is the default. So usually this is the home page. Generally for application, for every web application we have maintained one home page, and that is HTML index.html or HTML file or JSP file. Based on their requirement technology we are maintaining one index file. But anyway here we are maintaining so this is the index file. This is the structure. Apart from this leave it everything. Okay, you don't worry. So this is the right form.xml file. If you open form.xml file, so if you open form.xml file, see here. So last class I created one static web application, right? So there we can see only limited. Now we can see many things we can see. So this is the root project, this is the project root, this and all same var file. Yesterday we see, right, jar file. So last class package name jar. Now see here, this is a web. What is the default? So package name var only. So default package name var only. If you want to we can change it, but this is the default one, and this is the version, this is the artifact ID, this is the group ID, this is the group ID. These are the properties. So which right, Maven, which compiler we are using, what is the source code compilation and all Java, and so these are the dependency default, and extra this and all we can see some of the plugins, some plugins already. So if we create static web application, this and all we cannot see, and so these are the plugins, build plugin, plug management, plugins, plugin, what are the plugins. So these all are I installed anything manually or automatically it is installed while creating a web application. నేను ఏదైనా మాన్యువల్గా క్రియేట్ చేశానా దీస్ అండ్ ఆల్ డిడ్ ఐ యాడెడ్ ఎనీథింగ్ దీస్ ప్లగిన్స్ మాన్యువల్లీ no, right? So based on your project selection, Maven itself automatically automatically adding some of plugins and automatically it is downloading some of jars and all related this and all. I hope you got it right. Clear? Anyone any doubt here? Or Shiv Shankar?
Yes.
Okay, so this and all, but real time if you see pom.xml file we can see many dependencies 50 100 150 200 based on right project bandwidth. Okay, and so there is many plugins available, there is many repositories available. These are the tags, try to understand. So these are the some of the tags in pom.xml file. In interview also they will ask, so in pom.xml file what you update, what you are going to do. Okay, so mostly in pom.xml file we are going to add dependencies. Dependency is nothing but jar files, which jar file you want, and also there are some plugins and also some repositories. Next class we will see, I will explain that and also. So these are the default file name, so these are the build and these are the final name, and so these are the plugin management. Under plugin management depends on your project selection, automatically it will add all these things. Okay, first come to here. Now we know some idea what is pom.xml file and what is src main, and here we are going to, suppose if you want to add suppose if you want to run my maven build life cycle, how it will run. Now see here, this is now see here pom.xml file cls, and what is the command mvn. Suppose if you want to validate your project, validate, there is a one maven life cycle, right? Now observe here, now see here, there is no errors and all. Same if you want to compile, see here maven mvn space I want to compile my project or java classes or anything I want to compile, there is one life cycle is there, compile. Now see here, if we compile, now see here again it is connected to remote repository and it is downloading something. Now we know, right, there is a three types of repositories: local repository, central repository, remote repository. Now first it will check, so try to understand this, and also many people ask an interview. And if you go here, so there is three types of repositories: local repository, next central repository, next remote, we'll see. Okay, now local means, what is the path local repository? Local. Now I am running local or
Dot M2.
.m2. This is your host mission path only. .m2 directory default. So we can see .m2. Now here I executed one command. Now try to understand. I executed one command. man space compile. Now see here, build is succeeded. Before build success, it is connected to central and it is downloaded many things. See here, downloaded from central, downloaded from central, downloaded from central. So what right, jars needed for this project, everything it is downloaded from internet only. Now if I run same command, now this is the right, this is the repository. Under we can see repository, under we can see many jars. These are the jars only. So this is the star.jars. Based on this, I hear many jars available. This is the path actually. Now even if I want to go and check it, if you go here, go to C drive, go to here, and if you go to users, under users HP directory, under HP there is one directory m2 m, that is a repository, and these are the jars, whatever you want. So we project related dependencies and all, jars and all coming from remote down. This is the path actually. If you want to anything, if you want to see JInit, which version it is downloaded, see here. So yesterday it is downloaded 3.8.1, 3.8.2. now today date also we can see, just now it is downloaded one more jar. See here, JUnit 4.11 also it is downloaded. Now all jars and all related dependency related jars and all we can see somewhere. Now if you go here, how it is coming, see here, these are the jars. Already one dependency we added in the pom.xml file. So that is the reason. So these all are downloaded this particular path. So like this is the local. Now if I run same command, what is the behavior? I am running same command only. So already I run man space clean. If I run this command, so anyone, how it will work? Again it is connecting to central, it is downloading necessary jars, or it won't download anything. Anyone guess it? How it will work? Again first time I run this command, right? Man space clean. Again I am running, sorry, man space compile. If I run this means what is happening? Again it is downloading all related jars, or it won't download anything. See here, if I run this, now it won't download anything. Simply build is success. Now how it will work means, so M2 means, so first it will check local repository if any jars is available or not, related jars. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో ఫస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ రన్నింగ్ ఫస్ట్ I given this command, right? mvn space compile I given, mn space compile I given. So first time, so first it is checking local repository. So this project related jars dependencies available in this path or not. Not available. It is connected to central repository, downloaded some jars. Again I am running same command. Now first it is checking local, whether that jars are available local or not. Everything it is available local. So that is the reason it won't connect again central repository. Now clear? అర్థమైందా అర్థం కాలేదా? So if I run, so why local central remote means first preference is local repository. So if project related all jars available where local only, blindly remember, if you run any maven command, so every machine, even Linux or Windows, anywhere, so if you run command, where you are running? My local machine only. So this is the path, this is the default repository path, M2 directory. If I run this command, first time project related jars and all, first it is checking local .m2 directory, do we have any jars available here or not? So now everything available, right? If not, if any jar is not available, it is connected to central repository like this. It is connected to central repository and it is downloading necessary jars and all. Again I am running same command. Same command means now all jars available local, right? No need to again download, no need to download same jar files, no need to download same jar files. అర్థమైందా? Clear? Anyone, any doubt here? What Shivasankar? Clear?
Clear.
So only first time it is connecting central. If any jar is not available local, so first it is check local machine if that jars is available or not. If that is available, it won't connect central. If any jar not available in my local machine, so it is directly connected to central, it is downloading. Now remaining stream only, already you know, right? So now compile you know, now so validate you know, now you know, right, what is mostly we are using. So what is the Maven life cycle? Anyone? Maven life cycle. This is very important. Interview purpose most they are asking. You
Mandate
know,
building
validate, you know,
compile
compile,
package.
you know, right? So see here, compile, you know, validate, you know, test. Test means test the compiled source code using the suitable testing framework. Leave it. Right now I don't have any test classes, right? Now very important. So this is the package. Most of the cases I am explaining package. Package means, so how it will work. Try to understand. This is a project, right? This is our source code src, our project. This is the src, this is the src source code. So this is my project. Now got it? So this is my project, this is my project. Okay, this is my project. Okay, for example, so anything DevOps project, this is my project DevOps. Now, so now the here we can see many files same like this. Anyway, right now I didn't go any repository, github slash. If I click on this, so now this is my repository. Just assume you take any project, that is your wish. Now if I observe to take any branch, I am coming to development branch. These are the source code. Now I want to package, right? Right? Package means multiple items we are grouping to single item. That is very simple. Pack means so I have multiple Java classes. ఈ జావా క్లాస్ మొత్తాన్ని నేనేం చేయాలి, సింగిల్ ఫైల్ రావాలి. ఏ ఫార్మేట్ వస్తుంది, ఎనీవన్ గెస్ ఇట్ హియర్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ దిస్ ప్రాజెక్ట్. సో నౌ జస్ట్ నౌ ఐ క్రియేటెడ్ వన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్. దిస్ ఈజ్ మై ప్రాజెక్ట్, వెబ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్. ఇక్కడ ప్యాకేజ్ ఫైల్ అంటే ఏ ఫార్మేట్లో వస్తుంది, ఎనీవన్ గెస్ ఇట్. వేర్ ఈస్ దిస్ ఓపెన్, ఏ ఫార్మేట్లో వస్తుంది బేస్డ్ ఆన్ దిస్ ఫైల్, టెల్ మీ ఎనీవన్. pom.xml. ఓకే, సో నేను ఇప్పుడు MEN స్పేస్ ప్యాకేజ్ అని కొడితే dot war file. Yeah, how we know? There is one tag, right? Packaging. So the entire project it is packaging. So that package file it will come war file only, WebRQ file, WebRQ. So if you want to, we can change jar also. If you want to, you can change ER also, web. But most of the cases web Java related projects and all, mostly we are using var or jar only. So that is okay. So this format now we can understand. So which file it will come means var file only it will coming. I hope you got it right. Clear? Only var file. Okay, now I am going to see. As of now this is my project, Maven project, src pom. Now I am going to run package. Now we can see one more directory here, target directory. Now see here, MEN space I am using package. Now I am using package. If you use package for package related, so Maven project they need some of dependencies. Now see here, so that dependency is not available in my local machine. It is connected to my central. It is downloading few things, and so finally build success. Build success. Now see here. Now earlier see here, right? Earlier we can see only two folders. Two. One is src directory, one file pom.s. Now just now it is generated one more file. See here, target. This is the target. In real time also we can see same structure, same format. Don't confuse target. Under target. So now see here, what is the name I given? What is the name I given? This is anyone guess it? DevOps hyphen. This is the project name. What is the extension? Var only. Extension var only. Now we have one doubt. So one or two guys they asked. So by default it is coming this name, right? This is the name. This is the name. Suppose how to change this name? This is the deployment name. Actually this is the project context name. This is the project context name. How to change this name? How to change this name? Now I want to change. So if you want to deploy any server, we are copying this file, we are going to deploy. I want to change this context name. In pom.xml file, there is one tag available. So if you want to, right now it is coming DevOps-project, right? So there is one final tag available. So with the help of, we can modify final tag. Now see here, this is the final name. Final name. What name it is coming? Same name, whichever group artifact ID, same name it is coming. No, I want to change my context name. I want to change my context name. Context name means mostly, I hope you know, right? Once you deploy Tomcat server, here we are giving localhost colon 8080. We are giving some name, right? Like this. This is the context name. This is your project name. Okay. If you want to change this name, pom.xml file, there is one tag, final tag. Where is the tag? Final. See here. Now I am giving, see here, I am giving CRM project, or I am giving anything. This is my project name actually. Customer Relationship Management, CRM project. Control S, save, save. Now run this. Now what file it will come? Now check it. Package. Now build is done. Now see here, here also we can check it. Target under target CRM. Now go to here GUI level. Now see here. I hope you got it right. Anyone any doubt? అర్థమైందా? So this is what is this context name. If you want to change the project name while deploying, so generally if you want to deploy any server, default నీకు వార్ ఫైల్ ఏమొస్తుందంటే మీ సో pom.xml ఫైల్లో ఆ గ్రూప్ ఒక ఆర్టిఫాక్ట్ ఐడి ఏ నేమ్ ఉంటుందో ఆ నేమ్ వస్తుంది. నో ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు చేంజ్ వీ కెన్ చేంజ్ ఇట్. One or two people they asked this question. So default name is this is right, artifact id it is coming, this is your project name. No, some case they want to change for testing purpose, they want to change the context name, they want to deploy in the server, they want to test it. So in that case, so there is one final tag is there. Under the final tag, whatever name you want we can change it, and if you run this command package it will generate with the name. Okay, we'll see, that's clear. Now package it is generating. Now see here, this is the package file. No sir, I don't want war file, I need jar file. Now that case simply change this jar, that's it. See here, control save, control s, save. Now again running same command, make e command just enough, that's it, no need to do anything. Now see here, package. Now I give one var, right? So jar means for this project again they need some dependencies. Again it is connecting central remote repository, it is downloading some of jars. Now see here, now what file it is coming, var file or jar file? Now here also we can check it. Now see here,
jar.
this is the jar file, that's it. Mostly real time I am also changing only this tag, packaging tag name. Mostly I am changing packaging tag name, and so this one, what is this, this is final, and there is here one is there snapshot. Here one is one tag available, snapshot. See here, there is version means here right 1.0 snapshot. So generally this is very important. In real time we are following so two ways, right, so deployment and so deliverable delivery. What is difference between continuous deployment and continuous delivery? So continuous deployment cd, this is also continuous deploy, next delivery, right? Okay, now so just assume which case we are mostly using this version snapshot and all. So for example, I am following right, print and all. So print is nothing but a duration. So just assume we are following so print, that is nothing but relates print. So every print, okay, every 2 weeks or 4 weeks we are going to deploy our changes. 2 weeks means 10 days, right? 2 weeks means 10 days. And every 2 weeks I am going to deploy my new changes into production environment. So that is the release. So this is the simply we are calling so agile model. Agile model means so we are giving some particular duration, and within that duration we are going to develop something, and we are going to deploy something. We are going to deploy something. This is the duration and all. This is the duration and all. Now try to understand. Production means daily we are going to deploy production, or only particular date and time we are going to deploy. Anyone? Just assume this is the development environment, this is the testing
Particular.
environment, this is the production environment. Production means only particular time, date, we are fixing some date and time. We are fixing some date and time. For example, so this is the Saturday, right? For example, print started Monday. Next, we are moving to production 14 only. This is the my print end date. My print start date 3, my print end date 14. Okay, now try to understand. Now production means only particular date and time, half hours only we are going to deploy. But this is the dev environment. Just understanding purpose I am giving some clarity. Just assume this is the dev environment. Dev means developer continuously working, right? Yes or no? They are working continuously. And so now see here, this is the dev, and this is the test. And just this is the prod, prod. Now this development means developer continuously working, and they are pushing changes and triggering build continuously. these people working continuously, right? And every day they are changing something and they are deploying build multiple times. So simply understand snapshot means multiple builds single day. Simply if you want to understand, in this tag we are maintaining snapshot. Snapshot means single day we are going to deploy multiple times, whether we can deploy dev environment or whether we can deploy test environment. And same way in this case we are updating release also. Here two ways. If you understand interval also, most of people they ask this one. Try to understand how it will work means. Now if you go here, I am giving this is multiple deployment single day, multiple times. Now one more tag is there. In this case, I am using release. I am using release. Release means only one time deployment. That particular date and time. That is like production. Only one time deployment. One time deployment. So now up to pre-production, we are going to deploy multiple times. Clear? Yes or no? Now if I change this one, release means what release? So whatever we implemented, we are going to deploy only one time. In that case, we are going to update the release. You know, right? Nexus. I hope few people you know, right? What is Nexus? Why you go for Nexus? NEHCS. Nexus is the private repository, and so artifact files and all, if you want to, we can upload, and whenever if you need, we can. So now version snapshot means we are going to deploy multiple times. We are going to deploy multiple times in dev environment or testing environment or any environment. That is your wish. Release means how I know now doubt, right? We have, sir, release ఎక్కడ చేంజ్ చేయాలి, ఎప్పుడు చేంజ్ చేయాలి? Release ante we have some date and time, right? So that day only, suppose I am going to deploy production, only that day we are going to update this tag release. Release means that you know, right? For your artifact file it will come name also release extension. Anyway, in if you see in Nexus and all, there we can see release snapshot. There is two ways we are going to upload our artifact files. One is release and one is snapshot. Snapshot means regular builds. Snapshot means regular builds. Release means only while deploying the production time. That is only one or two times we are going to deploy the production. That case we need to update the release. So we are maintaining this based on this naming convention. We can easily understand. If somewhere if you see now here artifact file is generated. Watch file. For example here dev project. Okay. Here it will come like this 1.0 snapshot. It will come means this is the regular build or this is the release build. For example, if come like this, if I come somewhere we can see snapshot snap. If you see somewhere like this, now we can easily understand this artifact file. This is the regular build or this is the what build? This is the regular build or this is the release build? Regular means in single day we can deploy, we can generate, we are going to do multiple artifact files. So that artifact files and all it is come really snapshot only while deploying production, and so that case we are updating that you know, right, tag name, that version name we are changed to release. So this is mostly one or two times, one time deployment. This is a multiple times. లేదంటే కన్ఫ్యూజన్ కదా. ఇప్పుడు నేను డైలీ దే ఆర్ డెవలపింగ్ ద కోడ్, దే ఆర్ ట్రిగ్గరింగ్ ద బిల్డ్. హౌ ఐ నో విచ్ ఈజ్ రెగ్యులర్ బిల్డ్, విచ్ ఈజ్ రిలీజ్ బిల్డ్ అండ్ ఆల్? దర్ ఈస్ బిట్ కన్ఫ్యూజన్, రైట్? అర్థమవుతుందా? ఇప్పుడు నాకు 10 డేస్లో వీళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తుంటారు, డెవలపర్ మల్టిపుల్ టైమ్స్ బిల్డ్ చేస్తుంటారు, డెవలప్మెంట్ కానీ టెస్టింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ అండ్ ఆల్. నౌ ఐ వాంట్ టు నో విచ్ ఈజ్ రెగ్యులర్ బిల్డ్స్, విచ్ ఈజ్ రిలీజ్ బిల్డ్. if you want to filter, if you want to analyze, so that case mostly we are following in real time, we are following one strategy. మన రియల్ టైం ఏం చేస్తాము, ఈ స్ట్రాటజీని ఫాలో వస్తాం. స్నాప్షాట్ అంటే రెగ్యులర్ బిల్డ్స్. ఇఫ్ ఐ చేంజ్ టు రిలీజ్ మీన్స్ దట్ ఈస్ రిలీజ్ బిల్డ్. దిస్ బిల్డ్ వీఆర్ మెయింటైనింగ్ సమ్ డిఫరెంట్ పాత్. రెగ్యులర్ బిల్డ్స్ అండ్ ఆల్ వీఆర్ మెయింటైనింగ్ సమ్ డిఫరెంట్ పాత్. అర్థమవుతుందా? అట్లీస్ట్ యూ గాట్ సమ్ ఐడియా రైట్. రిలీజ్ బిల్స్ అని ఎలా మెయింటైన్ చేస్తాం, రెగ్యులర్ బిల్స్ అని ఎలా మెయింటైన్ చేస్తాం. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద వన్ స్ట్రాటజీ. ఐ హోప్ యూ గాట్ ఇట్ రైట్. క్లియర్? Okay, just understand, that's it. So now anyway, we are changing this tag only. Now we know what is package tag, you know. Now we know what is snap version and all, you know. Artifact id, you know, and package name also, you know. In package name also, you know. Clear? Now go to here, few more things we'll see. Now go to here. One second, I will back. Okay, so now go here. Now here, right, this is the package. Now there is one more is there, verify. Verify means run any check on the result of the integration test and ensure quality of the criteria. So verify means you know, right, some checks the result of the integration results and quality of criteria. Sonar cube, you know, right? Sonar cube. I hope you people you know, right, what is sonar cube, why you go for sonar cube and all. Anyone? If you know, okay. If you don't know, leave it. Now come to install and deploy. These are the mostly we are using. Now see here, this is the install. We will see later. Verify and test and all we will see later. Now come to install. Install the package into the local repository. Now come to here. Now if you observe here, now where is this jar file, guys? Observe here, which directory we can see this one. ఏ డైరెక్టరీ ఉంది మీకు? jar file under the project target directory. Now I want to copy, maintain, I want to copy this one in local also. Local means which directory? Maven local dot m2. I want to copy this in local also. Here also they mention, see here, and install means package into the local repository for use as dependency in other projects locally. Suppose we have multiple projects, one is main project and remaining all are sub projects, that is dependency projects. Okay, I need my local, right? So if you want to maintain, so try to understand more. Interview also many people ask this men install. If we click men install, what is happening? So if we click men install means we are maintaining our package file into local. So as of now I don't have local, we can't see path here also. See here, here also we can understand. Now it is in only target directory. Now I am using install command. Now try to understand, I am using install, mn space install. If I click on this, now it is in target, right? Now you can see one more path also, local path. Now see here, dot m2. Now understand. Let's see here, dot m2. See here, this is the target crm project 2. It is copied to where? Users dot m2 repository com dev to, this is the jar file, and see here, this is the path. What is this dot m2? Local only, right? Yes. Now suppose if we have multiple projects and if you want to maintain that jars, that war file in our local, if we want to copy that files in local machine also, and that case mostly we are using, this is the install. So mostly real time we are using package, install or deploy, hardly or compile. But interview purpose they are asking, 100% they are asking, if they touch any question in Maven, Mostly they are asking, so can you explain Maven life cycle and all. Now we know what is compile and what is package, what is install, Install means install the package into local repository. Install the package into local. The package means your var file. Earlier it is in target file. Now it is copied into my .m2 folder. Now deploy folder. See here, this is the deploy. Deploy means done in the build environment. Copies the final package into remote repository. Deploy means now anyway it won't work here. See here, mn space deploy. Anyway it won't work here. Anyway it won't work here. It will fail. So now you know, right? Nexus repository. I want to copy my artifact file. I want to copy my artifact file. Remote repository. Remote repository. Some third party repository. So now did I configure anything? Now see here, and Maven fail repository element does not specific POM inside. So distribution management element. So I don't have anything failed. Failed. So now so while learning only Nexus, we can use this deploy. If we configure Nexus repository and repository, and that case we are using so men deploy. I want to upload my artifact files to any remote repository, remote repository. Here Nexus is the remote repository. So that case only it will work. Not only Nexus, if you are using any third party repository also, if you are using any third party repository also, and that case we are going to use men space deploy. I hope you got it right. Anyone any doubt? So now what we know? Now we know what is compile. Compile means compile the files. Men compile. Men compile. Compile. Next men test validate. That is validating the package, and men package. Next men install. Next deploy. These are the main deploy. Validate also not a need. So mostly, so these are the mostly we are using. Now if anyone is asking, mostly they are asking, so what is difference between package and install? What is difference between a package and install? Package means it is packaging the file, your project code, entire source code. It is generating package file, whether it is a var file, whether it is jar file, anything. And what is install? Install means that package file it is copying to your local repository. See here, to run any see install the packages into local repository. It is generating package file, right? It is generated package file, and that package file it is maintaining in local repository, that is .m2 directory. .m2 directory. M2 directory. So that case mostly we go for install and deploy. Install and deploy. Clear? Anyone any doubt? So now compile, and now what is package, what is install, and so this is the deploy. Deploy means so if you want to upload your artifact file, I want to upload my artifact files any third party repositories, any remote repository. So any remote repository, and that case we go for men deploy. Clear guys? And so these are the Maven life cycle, and so now whatever you want we can so check it here. Now even if you want to delete, but these commands we can execute multiple times, now this is the project path, this is the target. Even if you delete this target directory also, automatically it will generate. If you use any command mn space package install, if you use any command, automatically target directory will generate, and under the target directory we can see your package file, clear? Okay, we can see this package file. So I hope you got some idea, right? What is Maven, and so how to create Maven project, and how to run Maven lifecycle commands. But as of now, I am running everything in command prompt only. This is a command prompt, right? But real time mostly, so they are using IDs. ID means whether they are using Eclipse or Visual Studio. So there also we can run same commands anywhere. So anywhere we can run same commands only. Anywhere we can run same commands only. No need to worry. No need to worry. So next class I am going to give palm.xml file, what are the tags and how to add that tags and all, and so interview mostly what are the questions they ask, that and all I am going to explain. So here anyone any doubt guys? So this Maven life cycle, leave these things and test and all leave. I will see if we have any test case, I will see later. And these are the main. Mostly interview they are asking what is deploy, what is package, and so what is installed. Clear? What Ramya? Shivashankar, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Clear,
So
sir.
just try it. So next class I'm going to explain only palm.xml file, and so which mostly which tags they are asking, that and all we'll see. Okay. So that's it.